Hello everyone. Today we are going to study function and recursion in our Python series. So let us start. A function is a group of statements performing a specific task. When a program gets bigger size, it's complex to do. It is difficult to want to track with change in the place the code doing that. Okay, so basically a function is a group of programs or a serial of programs like it has many small programs connected to it, and we used it if we have to use it again and again in larger codes. We can use function itself because we did not try to log it again and again. We had to write only the name of the function, and we can use it in later part of the code as well. So function is a very important concept because when we are writing a bigger code, you have to write it efficiently, and it should be more easy to debug also. So if we use function, it can be done easily. So function is important for that. A function can be used to program given program a number of times. Okay, function can be used in any number of times. Let's suppose you have made a function of calculating. We are returning the value of any table or any number, anything. Then if we have to use it in later stage of the codes, so we can take that value again, and after that again, if we have to use again later in the code, we can there is no frequency that you have to use 3 times, 4 times only. You can use infinite times. So function is helpful for that. Let us know about the syntax of function. Right here. So for making a function, we need to keep in mind that we have to use a def keyword that is actually inside already a built-in keyword in Python. Def defines a function name. You are naming anything you can. If you are naming a function, you use that, and after that you run the logic inside it. Like I write print def function one. I name the function and put there print hello. But if I do run this code, it will print nothing because I have not called the function. Calling function is a very important thing. So we will write the name, we will call like that. Function and this. Now we have called, so it will say yes, it is writing hello, so it is working. So the first part of defining a function is using a def word. After that we name a function. Function name can be anything which you like or which question says. And after that, you have to write logic inside it. And after you have to call the function, because calling the function is most important. Because the logic is inside the function, and we need to call it again and again in later stage of the code. So function gives a special type. Like if we name the function, we write the name of the function with parentheses, then it can be called. So it is very important to understand that. We have called the function. This function can be called any number of times. Function call. I have used the function call for calling the function parentheses. Okay, is done. The part containing the exact set of instructions which are executed during the function call. Part containing exact set of instructions which are executed during function call. Okay. Function definitions are this inside the function. That defines what should be executed when the function is called. Is called function definition. Okay. Let us make this question. Write a program to greet user good day using function. Okay. So good morning. Good day. Let's start. We can name this function greet function. So let us start with def greet. Def greet or yes, this can be. Now we'll write the main logic of it. Print good day. I can use user, like I will take input of a name from user, and then I can say good day also. So we have to put here suppose A, and we will write here A. So A will as an input from user. I will take it later stage of the code. Okay, we have written good day. Okay, we will put it down. Here we will take A. We can take X also. Right. Input. It will be the name. And when I am returning, I can like def greet, but at the place of A I can use the X. Let's see what happens. I mean when yes, good day Ranbeer, it is same. So it is working. What I did was firstly I used the def word to define a function and name it as greet. After that I have taken a what we say parameter A there, and after it we have written a function definition like print good day A. After putting that I taken after going out of the function I taken the X as the input of name from user. After that I used greet to call the function and using the name greet because the function name is greet, and I have put it a new parameter inside it called X. So it works like that. It's like at first we have to define the function, after we can take the input outside it also, and after that we can call this function using that parameters which we have taken input. So we have done this. Now we'll learn about the types of the function in Python. There are two types of function in Python: built-in function already present in Python, and user-defined function defined by the user. Some of the example of built-in function are len, print, range, and the function one is defined as example of user-defined function. Function mainly has two types in Python called built-in function and user-defined function. Built-in function are already present inside the function from starting only when we download the extensions. Then only they are pre-installed inside the Python like print. We are using in the starting of our code only. We use print, hello world, then print that. It is already defined function. We did not use to therefore to define that function like print or length, len. We used max, min, everything. We do not needed to define like we have to def use after def print. It is not there. We have to directly use it. So it is a built-in function. But some are user-defined function which we name ourselves and define it ourselves only. Like here I've used greet, previously I used function one. They are all user-defined function because we are using def, we have named it and we have written the logic inside it and we have to call it. But in built-in function we can directly call it. So that is the difference between them. Now we will learn about function with arguments. Function can accept value. It can work with. We can put these values in parentheses, and function can also return as value. Okay, we'll do this. We are talking about function with arguments. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have written this. A function can accept some value it can work with. We can put these values in parentheses. A function can also return value as shown below. Okay. Here we have taken def keyword to define a function called read. Put a parameter there, name. Gr equal to hello plus name. Okay. Return gr. Okay. We have returned the value of this. And later we have taken a equal to greet equal to Harry. Okay. Here a will now contain hello Harry. So okay. Def key have been used. We have returned the value. We have put a equal to greet Harry. Here Harry is the argument which we have passed in this function. So argument are those like suppose we have started the greet function. We have named the parameter there called name, and later when we put the value or we assign the value while calling it is called argument. So here Harry is the argument. Now we learn about default parameter. We can have value as default argument in a function. We can specify name stranger in the line defining date function value with no argument is passed. Okay, we are learning about default parameter values. So def 08 string function value right. So here what you have done default value. So unlike that this function is arguments. We do not put like here only name on parameter, but we have defined here name equal to string. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. So here we have defined already in parameter only we have defined equal to. Suppose we call a function without giving it an argument. So it should bring default parameter value which we already assigned within the formation of our function only. So let's see what happens in both the cases. Okay, here hello stranger because there are no arguments here while calling this function. Hello Harry because there was Harry is the argument here. So we will understand that if we do not put any argument in the later stages, like in calling the function, and we have put a value inside only while naming the function, we have named the parameter with the stranger value as a stranger value, then we will be using that only. So we will understand the default parameter value. Next. Now we have to study recursion. Okay. Recursion is a function which calls itself. It is used to directly use mathematical formulas. Okay. Unlike function call its value, but recursion calls itself again and again. Suppose like when we are using that function, we have call one time. Okay, it will call only one time itself. But in recursion, it calls again and again. It will look like a loop. Like suppose I am calling this function for getting that value. Again, this will call itself. Again, this will call itself. Then it is called as recursion. So recursion are mostly used for solving equations related to math problems. Because in math problems, like suppose you have to calculate a Fibonacci number or factorial, so we can use this as recursion number. We will write the code for factorial here. Okay. We will learn the entire factorial. We will assign the pointer and we will check if I equal to 0 or equal to 1. It is all 1. Maybe I will use because we are taking the pointer and return and enter factorial announcement. So it is done. Oh, Oh, we have to change because we have done yesterday. Print. Suppose we are taking, we are asking for 4 recurring. So it is writing 24. So it is correct. The total of 4 is 24. So it is calculated. So the answer was 24. What we have done here, we will define the factorial here. Okay. If we have checked for this, n equals to 0 or 1, factorial is 1. So we return that value. Else we have returned n into factorial announcement. Here we have used factorial function name inside that value and we have called it itself inside the definition function only. So this is called recursion because we are calling the function itself again and again, or we are calling the function and it is called again and again during the loop of like it will check or compare the value. So it is called recursion. By the method of this, we can use mathematical problem to solve that. So, understand that. Okay, it will tell how is working. Okay, what happened was, suppose we are calculating the factorial of n. It is 5 into factorial of 4. Like here n into factorial of n minus 1 is 4. Okay, and again when we are calculating the value of factorial n minus 1, again it will go like 4 into factorial of 3. Again it will go 3 into factorial of 2, unless it goes to factorial of 1 and factorial of 1 value is 1. So from here we get the value 1 and after that we can solve this and it gets solved at once. So it will go line by line, like if 4 factorial 4 is there, then 4 into factorial 3 If 3 is there, 2 into factorial of 1 like this. So I've completed the program. You have to extremely carefully while working with recursion to ensure that function do not infinitely keep calling itself. Recursion is something that is not direct way to create an improvement. Okay. Suppose we are using recursion there, and if we do not put it in such a way that it calls only when needed, so it will go up to infinity. Like if we call again and again, it will run like infinity loop. So it can be dangerous, or it cannot be easy for making these codes. So we have to use it in efficient and good way. Like recursion is sometimes most direct way. Suppose we are calculating an algorithm or making this another thing for math solution. So recursion is the most direct way of solving, other than if we have to use, if we calculate a simple for loop or use, recursion is better than that, because we can call it again and again, and we do not need to write so much long code. Now let's solve question related to this. We have to calculate the greatest of three numbers. Greatest of three numbers. So we have to start with defining the function. The greatest we can assign a common C. And we start with A greater than B, A greater than C, greater than A. Now B greater than A and B greater than C. Yes. Return C. Okay. Return that and call the function greatest, and give it the value suppose I take the value here. You can take input also, but you can put the from 5 from 1. We have taken ABC here and we have printed because we have returned the value and call the function. So let's see. The greatest for this is 5, so answer is 5. So it is working. This is the way we can calculate the greatest of the three number that we return. We have defined the function called greatest with the parameters as a, b, c. We have used if a greater than b and a greater than c, that return a means if a is greater than both b and c, then we return a. If b is greater than both a and c, we return b as return c. And we have printed the value, printed the calling the function with the value 251. We have taken a, b, c as the argument, 251 as the arguments, and we have solved this. Let's go to the next question. Write a Python program using function to convert Celsius into Fahrenheit. Celsius. Fahrenheit. you convert, you step convert, mm, you return, file saving the value into recursion search to requirement. C32 C0 capital 16. Saving can take like 100 yes. Let's see what comes. First we have to comment this. We are converting Celsius into Fahrenheit using the formula. Yes, 212 Fahrenheit, so it is correct. What we have done is we have defined a function called convert and we have assigned the parameter called C, which will store the Celsius value of the temperature, and we have returned using the formula that 9 by 5 into C plus 32. In this way we convert Celsius into Fahrenheit. We have put the formula directly in the return statement, and after that we have called the statement and print it with value of 100, checking if the answer is correct or not. We have assigned the value of 100 to, if we get 212 Fahrenheit means it is correct. So we have got that. Yes, 212 is so it is correct. Let's go and take the next question. Okay. How do you prevent Python print function to print new line in the interface? And okay, so suppose I am collecting hello world, suppose hello, and after that put end equal to this and print while let's see what happens. It is, we have stopped the Python function to print new line by using, and here what happened was I printed hello and world separately, but using end equal to here. Suppose I have to give some space, then it will give you space there. Using and we can do that. We can stop the printing of new line using the function. If the default here etc., it will do in separate line, but if you use and here, it will print in that line only. So then write a recursive logic, the sum of the first and natural number. Let's go for the question. Okay, we'll define something called so function will calculating related thing, and we will return suppose measurement is 1 and equal to 1. We will use recursion like return 1. Okay. Return and plus sum of n. And minus 1. Print with n is 4. Let's see if it works. It is giving 10. 1 plus 2, 3 is 6, 6 plus 4, 10. So it is correct. What we have done, we have defined a function for the sum of n natural number, and we have assigned the parameter n there. After that, we have taken n equal to 1, because if n equal to 1, then the value returned will be 1, because there is no other number, then return 1 only. Else return n plus sum of n and n minus 1. Suppose the number we get like 2, and first when we go to 2, then we will add n minus 1 only. So here I have taken sum of n minus 4. Okay, so what happened is when I put the parameter here 4, so it will not go in this because it is not 1, so it will go there. Return means 4 plus sum of n 3 minus 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 again it will go like same that occurred in factorial only. If 3 and after 3 will go like 3 plus 2, sum of n into 2, it will equal to, it will go up to n minus 1, it will go to 1, sum of n equal to 1, so the value is 1, so like that it will work. Same in factorial we can do that. Let's go and take a look at the next question. Next question is, we have to write a pattern and print this showing pattern. We have to print this pattern. Start patterns. Oh, we have to do like n put number here, and the number will be whole and we will get minus 1 up to the last. Okay, we will define pattern. Suppose n taken the value and we have returned it. It will be like that. So this is the one. Let's see what happens here. It's not as broken. What we have done is, if n equal to 0, we check that this one returns. Later we will print this, and after pattern 8 minus 1, so it will get minus. Like if suppose you have 3, then it will check the n, and if you minus 1, then put 2 again like that. and procedure is redundant. So this way we can use this pattern. Here is the pattern which is required. So it is correct. And specify inches to centimeters screen. And the compound inches. Steps. Support coordinates, and for converting to centimeter, we need to divide by 2.5. So let's take print. Suppose 4 inches. So this time constitution is correct. Let's move to the next question. Write a Python program to give the most honest and stupid question. Okay, let's go. So we define the function, define remove one. Okay, we assign it a value that has to and one name to match it. Later we can make a new list. Which is the for loop for item in lst if item is true. So we will print it. We can find it in the list. Steam total and item is true. And we can return this. Okay, we can take a list here also. List will taken, but we can take here. Comma. You've taken good and check for it. And we print remove what we have taken an st comma see for this box. Okay, hi, because go on student, so first we need to check out what we have done. We have named the function as remove what we have taken lst on lst which we have to remove. If it is same, we have to check if it in the void and the new list. We have to check the void inside the list. If it is there, in more than times, so we have to strip it. For item in lst, okay, if item dot strip not equal to void new list, suppose we have to check that inside the list if that is the word which we have assigned, so that should be removed and only the word which are not equal to the word should be stripped inside. So we have done that and we will run a new list and we will check using the calling it and printing it. We will check for Rohan what, so wherever Rohan comes it left it outside and only append those which are on Rohan. So we can do like that. It was a good question. So next question here. Write a function to print the multiplication to a given. Let's see where we can use table and table. So we can write here. Comma 11 and return the value. Then print it. From some kind of process used and instead instead okay, table has been done. So it is correct. And we have done. We have named the table and we named this function as table. We will check for I in 1 to 11 because it is start from 1 and to time because it is I minus 1 only. So it's like print, we print using for I function and into I because the value of this will be directly put here. And we have used table 5, we have called the function the table value 5. So we have printed that. That's all from this function and recursion. We will one time revise whole thing. Okay. If we know the function, we know how to define the function, what are the types of the function, built-in function, and all other functions. And we call, we know the function call, how we call the function, what is the logic which we write the definition of function, built-in function, and user-defined function. We know the difference between them. We know the function with arguments. At last, when calling the function, we put the value that are the arguments. Default parameter, suppose we do not write any value, we do not pass any argument at the calling of the function, so the default parameter value is used. We have used recursion call that call itself again and each type function call itself again. It is most used in mathematical algorithms and problem solving. So it is very useful. We have calculated the factorial of 5. Factorial of a number, how to calculate a number, we already understand. We have solved some question, so it is now done. Thank you.